And like every other good story, this one begins with a problem. So, I did a stupid thing. Last week I ordered a bunch of books for my TBR for the Owls readathon that is going on right now, but somehow, and I also don't understand how it happened, I let the books be delivered at my parents' house instead of where I am right now. So over the past week I've been getting messages from my dad every few days, him telling me that a parcel arrived, and then 2 days later that another parcel arrived, and yesterday I got the message that the last parcel arrived. So all of the books that I want to read right now for the Owls are at my parents' home, and I can't really just hop by because of the circumstances. So that's a problem. Hello everyone and welcome to week 2 of the Owls readathon. The Owls is a magical readathon that is going on for the entire month, and I'm going to be vlogging every single week. So the career that I chose is an astronomer, and last week I didn't read any books that count towards my astronomer exams. This week I am going to be doing that. So what am I going to be reading this second week? Well, on my audiobook I'm listening to Semiosis by Sue Burke. This is a science fiction novel about a bunch of people that emigrate basically to another planet and start like a whole civilization there and try to kind of like live in that earth and live in harmony with all the nature that's going on there. It's very interesting. So this book counts towards my arithmetic exam because it's a genre that I'm not used to. It's science fiction. And then the other book that I'm going to be reading is this one. It's for History of Magic, which is a book that features wizards or witches, and that is Hans Christian Andersen's Fairy Tales. I've been reading this book for about 4 years. It's just a collection of all his fairy tales, and I think I'm just gonna read like the whole thing right now. Just gonna do that. It's not really the kind of book that you just keep reading because they're all short stories, but I think I should be able to just at least get a little bit of a start in this one. So let's do that, but also enjoy the beautiful weather that is happening right now. I think it's time to do some reading on the balcony again, because the balcony only has light from about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, which is right now. So I think I'm just gonna enjoy the last bits of light. The astronomer was stuck in her house, but she made do with the sun and her books. Although she did not yet have the 3 tomes she so anticipated, she could lose herself in some fairy tales, not knowing that the 3 books would soon be in her possession. I just read The Princess and the Pea and Thumbelina, which are the first 2 fairy tales of this collection, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's clearly very old-fashioned, you know. In The Princess and the Pea, the whole point is that the princess turns out to be so delicate that she senses the pea under the 10 mattresses, and because she's delicate that means she's like good wife material or something. But it just feels just so magical, and as if I'm like a child again that's reading fairy tales, but they're still enjoyable as an adult. I'm like in full display on this balcony, and I really hope no one sees me talk to a camera. welcome to another day of the owls. I look a bit like a potato, but I didn't feel like wearing makeup, so I'm just wearing an overload of accessories to distract from that. So yesterday I uploaded my March wrap-up, and I just noticed this thing that I always notice with my wrap-ups is that I always forget to say certain things that I thought about the books, like when I was reading them, and it happens every single time. So I thought maybe I'm just gonna start a reading journal, or at least like make some space in my normal bullet journal for a reading journal where I can just write down the books that I'm reading and what my thoughts on them are as I'm reading it, just so I don't forget anything in my wrap-ups, and my wrap-ups can be just a little bit smoother. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then after that I still have to get some reading done. Tomorrow I'm going to my parents because it's like Easter weekend, and then finally I will have the packages with the books in them that I've been wanting to read for a very long time, and that I'm going to read for my owls. But for now, while I'm still here, I'm just going to continue Hans Christian Andersen's Fairy Tales. It's not really the kind of book that you can just sit and read for an hour, but it's fine to just read it like a fairy tale at a time. So I think you can already guess what I'm gonna do. And that's right, I'm gonna sit on the balcony and read a bit in the sun. Like, it's just like every other day in all the vlogs. Really, this weekly vlogging during the owls is just going to expose how boring my life really is. Just read The Emperor's New Clothes, and I really like this story. This was one of the last paragraphs, and I thought it was like quite telling. For nobody dared to admit that he couldn't see any clothes. This would have meant that he was a fool or no good at his job. None of the Emperor's gorgeous outfits had ever been so much admired. Wonderful. I'm at my parents' house for Easter. You know how I said at the beginning of this video that I somehow let my packages be shipped to my parents? And well, finally I can open them and show them to you. Well, here they are. Let's open them right now. I'm really excited about these. First one is this one, The Picture of Dorian Gray. I'm really excited about this one. Honestly, I would start it now if I could, but it doesn't count towards any of the prompts for the owls. Next one. Almost. Whoa, this is a heavy book. You know, sometimes you have a book and it just somehow weighs a lot. Oh, this is 400 pages, so that's why. So this is a Super Intelligence by Nick Bostrom, because I wanted to read a book about artificial intelligence. It has a white cover and therefore counts for the prompts for charms. And then the last one is going to be the book that will count towards the class Astronomy, which is a class that I actually need to do to get my career of the Astronomer. So this is a book that I'm going to be reading mostly during the evening when it's dark, because that's the prompt. I'm very excited. it is this. The Star Touchscreen by Roshani Chokshi. This is by the same author of The Gilded Wolves, which was like my favorite book of 2019. So I wanted to read her other, I think this is maybe her debut even. Yeah, I kind of want to start it right now. So I'm supposed to read this one mostly during the evening. And I kind of just want to start reading it right now. And it's like still very light outside, but it's the majority. So if I just maybe just read a little bit right now, maybe. So these are the 3 books that will probably take me through the next months or so. Hi guys, this is future me with a little bit of an update. I had to cut the vlog short because I got ill, but I'm feeling a lot better now, so don't worry, but that's why this vlog is so short. I was actually planning on opening my Etsy store that week of the vlog that you just saw, but I couldn't because I got sick. But now, at the moment that you are watching this vlog, my Etsy store did open, so you can now buy the bookmarks that I've been showing in the past few vlogs. So if you want to expand your bookmark collection, maybe give it to a friend when you gift them a book, or just hang it on your wall, some decor, whatever you want. A link to my Etsy store is in the description. You can get each bookmark individually or buy the set of 3, which will be cheaper. And a lot of people have asked if I ship to their country. I ship worldwide, so don't worry about that. So link is in the description. If you want to buy something, you can. Would be really great. I'm really excited about this. I'm very happy with the end result. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this short little vlog, and I will see you soon with my next Owls Week reading vlog. Goodbye!